Welcome back to this special edition of Our World. We've been swept up in the excitement of the Women in Power Summit as some 1,000 women put their resources together to get to the C-suite. Now, it hasn't been all work at this summit. I got a chance for a one-on-one with the event's phenomenal finale entertainer, one of the best crooners ever, Johnny Gill. Take a look. Johnny Gill, it's a pleasure to have you on Our World.
Man, it's a pleasure to be here.
I know you're a DC man. I'm a DC man, so it's even more of a pleasure.
DC?
DC. DC. I want to start in DC because we have a connection there with the Duke Ellington School of Performing Arts. My mentor founded that school. You went to that school for some time. So many greats came from that school. Dave Chappelle,
my God. It's like,
Johnny Gill, right? How did that school impact your success?
Well, for me, because Stacy actually had attended a little earlier than I did.
Stacy Lattisaw you're talking about.
Yes.
Is she really the one that got you into the music industry?
Yeah, absolutely. Stacy was the one that we grew up in together, and we always used to hang out, and we all actually started singing in the Glee Club together. So at Kimball Elementary School, we were childhood friends. So from that point on, we used to just hang out, and things just kind of developed from there. But she was absolutely.
She put you in. Interesting. So after a successful solo career and career with her, right, you joined New Edition. Now here's the big question I've always wanted to ask you this. So the rumor was you came in to replace Bobby, and you came in to replace Ralph Tresvant as the lead singer.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you're not from Boston. You're this complete outsider. But yet when you came in, it seemed like everything meshed well.
Yeah.
Walk us through what was going on in your mind at that time when you joined New Edition.
I've just never been that kind of an artist that felt like when I walk in a room, I need all eyes, all attention on me. Even going into a group, I never felt like, listen, I'm coming into a group and I want everybody to pay attention to me, all eyes on me. Right. I just came in going just like a basketball team. Every player has a role, and understanding what your role is in the group, and that was my thing. Jimmy Jam and Terry will tell you, they told me, well, you're not gonna be singing much, lead. I'm like, okay, just tell me what needs to be done and what you need me to do here on my end.
Right.
And it was never about me being offended, going, well, I can sing. I think I'm gonna say I sing better than anybody. It was never any of those things. It's like, I just felt like it was a great opportunity for me. We all sat down and talked about it and what it was gonna do, because they already were at their peak with, and it was like the exposure that you were gonna get from that myself.
It's interesting because we started with you being in the solo career, right? You got with Stacy Lattisaw, you did the album with her, right? Mm-hmm. Sent her to a #1. You joined New Edition, right? You were successful solo in a group, but then you joined another group, which I will say, I love New Edition, but I loved you more in LSG.
LSG.
That was a super group.
That was a super group.
So tell us, how did that happen? Because at that point, I would imagine you would have just stayed solo.
Gerald is a great friend. I'm the brother of mine, and Keith as well. I'm always, as an artist, it's my true belief, and it's been that way from day one, is never limit yourself. I'm always, as an artist, you gotta be creative, and you wanna keep continuing to reinvent, trying different things, combination of stuff, being inspired, and doing that allows you to grow. So I never look at my accomplishments and go, this is good enough for me. I've done this, and this is what I'm doing, I'm gonna continue to do it. I'm always looking and trying to find out what else is out there that's gonna inspire me.
Why do you think your message still breaks through?
Why? Because I said I won't be denied. You might not want to hear. I don't think it's not that people don't want to hear, but the outlet, the opportunity to be able to play this type of music has gotten really, really very small. Like my pop said, Eddie the Bird, he said, R&B is considered the bastard of the music industry. Everything derives from rhythm and blues. Right. And yet we sit at the bottom of the totem pole. Well, I believe strongly in what I have, because this album, Game Changer album, if you put it on from the beginning all the way to the very end, you could just close your eyes and throw out what song you want to use as a single. I made a conscious effort to do that, and I said, this is something people are gonna hear, and then it's like, either you're gonna hear it now or you're gonna hear it later. It's not going anywhere. You have to hear it.
So you're a game changer. Well, said you turn my life around.
Is part of that success or part of people hearing it more now because of the fact that you released it independent, right? 'Cause
Absolutely.
I've seen so much independent success. You got Charlie
Absolutely.
Wilson, you know, Tyrese, right?
Yeah.
Layla
Yes.
Hathaway.
Yeah.
What do you think the future of the music business looks like? Will we see more independent releases?
Oh, absolutely. I couldn't have never imagined 32 years ago someone could tell me I would be the owner of my own label, I would be in control of my career, I would be my own boss and be able to do it the way that I want to do it.
The way you want to do it.
It's unbelievable.
Well, I'll tell you what, Johnny Gill, you're a pleasure to watch on stage.
Thank you.
Even more of a pleasure to interview. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much for your
Thank
music
you.
all the years.
Yes,
We
sir.
look forward to 32 more.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for joining
All
us.
right.
All right, appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having me.
When we return, if you're looking for a way to sail through tough times, you'll want to hear what this next CEO has to say. Stay with us.